I know. Can't let it get you, boy. Can't let it get to you.
Annoying.
I know it's fucking annoying, dude. You're telling me. Alright. So, here. You wanna move over this way a little bit?
You gotta touch my butt.
If you don't, I will. Alright. Take two.
Oh shit, we gotta go.
Alright, we should probably clap sync. Ooh, I did it.
That's my thing though.
Do it then, bitch.
Hold on, that was one. There you go.
Alright, so welcome to take 2 of season 2 of the first episode of the FightingTide podcast. Wow, it's a fucking mouthful. So we had some technical difficulties first recording this with the other camera that we have that is supposedly better quality. The problem is it will only record like 15-20 minutes at a time, and we can't just automatically restart it like this one does. So we're switching back to this, and we're just going to kind of go over the things we were talking about before. So with that, let's dive into another wave of the FightingTide podcast.
And then it cuts the intro.
And then it cuts to the intro. So, a lot of things we want to talk about are channel related, just kind of our whole situation. And then we'll get to kind of like the meat of what's been going on in the world, you know, that kind of thing. First of all, I want to start off with our house. So, Jason, you're living with us in this house. We're all living in this house. We're all in the lease. It's all our house. And we've been staying here for 6 months. We had a little bit of a rocky start, i.e.
No internet.
No internet, among other things, but that's mainly the reason why we took a hiatus from our FightingTide channel. The cool thing is that we have the opportunity, and now that we have everything dialed in, to rent this house for a whole another year. And in that coming year, we want to do a lot of things with the channel. One of those being actually setting up our Patreon, actually getting all of the aspects of our channel figured out, because I think that one of the biggest issues with our channel right now is consistency. And I think that if we remain consistent with a lot of the aspects of our channel, that it'll flourish way more than it has been. This has been kind of a slow start. And that's okay. You know, this is kind of what we want to do. This is just like one of the steps.
Yeah.
And with consistency comes scheduling. So we want to start doing a schedule of things on this channel. We have a couple of segments. Obviously, we have our podcast. We're going to be recording those every Saturday, and it's going to release the following Sunday, right?
No, it's going to release Monday, and then it goes recorded Sunday.
So we're going to be recording it every Sunday, and releasing it the following Monday. So, with that, we'll have one a week. We'll have enough time to edit it, get everything thrown together. We won't have to wait on that. And then, in addition to that, we also want to start streaming. So we've streamed a couple of times before. It's been kind of just fucking around, though. It hasn't been anything serious.
Yeah.
I'd like to get a little bit more serious with it. You probably do as well. At least in regards to how it's produced. With that, we plan on having a new segment. It's our game of the month. So, for instance, we'll just give you a sneak peek into it. The game of the month for June is going to be Dark Souls Remastered. That's coming out late this month. By the time this releases, it should already be out.
We should already be getting ready to stream.
Yeah, and we should be getting ready to stream it.
It's like in the middle of May.
It's crazy, dude.
It was just beginning of May, like 12 days ago.
Yeah, man, that was when we started looking at that. With that, so we plan on having those streams happen. What day is it? Saturday?
Friday.
Streams on Friday.
And then posting the thing following Wednesday.
Okay, and then we'll be posting the video the following Wednesday, which is a supercut of all the interesting moments that happened during it. Something that we don't have on our schedule yet that I just pitched to Jason today that we're still working out the kinks of is something called the Games That Made Us. And essentially it's just like a Let's Play style thing, like the two of us playing through games we played through as kids that kind of either made us who we are or shaped our views on video games, that kind of thing. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I'm just excited to do that. That way we'll have that's just another thing to add to our roster of things going on in our channel.
I already have a bunch of games already.
That you have in mind?
Yeah.
So you want to do it then?
Yeah.
Lit. So with that, we we don't have the exact date for when, day of the week that we're going to have that dialed in. And probably towards the weekend because we'll be releasing a video on Sunday, Wednesday, and then probably on like Friday or Saturday. Just because that makes sense.
Yeah.
Or Monday, Wednesday, and then
Friday. And after the video releases, or you can stream and then.
Yeah, exactly. And with growing our channel like that and remaining consistent, something that we really need to get dialed in is the Patreon aspect of things. We have a couple of ideas of things we want to do for our patrons when we start that. One of them being an extended segment for the FightingTide podcast. Other things include like merch. We really want to do that. We enjoy wearing like a lot of merch from different channels and that kind of thing. So we want to make our own that we would also like to wear. So it's good for us. It's good for you guys, and that'll really let us flex our artistic muscles too, which I think will be pretty cool.
Autistic.
Autistic. Because Jason's been dying to wear some FightingTide shirts and socks, shit like that. And I've been dying to have FightingTide. You mentioned that to me.
I have.
You have. Maybe not. Okay,
No,
but I want to wear some FightingTide socks. I don't know about you. It'd be pretty lit.
Pretty cool. I want to wear some underwear though.
Underwear. It's a good choice. So with that,
like it'd be our face on the dick.
That's not a good idea, actually.
Why?
How would you buy underwear?
Yes.
All right, never mind. I want personally a FightingTide dad. I think would be really cool. So that's kind of where I want to start. Probably start with accessories, work our way into actual clothes, that kind of thing.
I want a lanyard actually.
That would be pretty cool. I would want a lanyard too. So we'll kind of flesh out some more of those ideas in the coming weeks. By the time this gets released, we might already have that all dialed in. But the other thing that I want to talk about with Patreon is I think that the people that watch this, they should comment and like talk about what they want. I really do, because like obviously they're the ones that's going to be paying for it. They should have kind of a say. And if it's something that aligns with both of our interests, I think that'd be really cool.
If it sucks, we're not going to do it.
Yeah, if it sucks, we're not going to do it. Bottom line. In addition to that, we'll do like honorable mentions for patrons of the channel, probably in like a credit like sequence at the end of our videos. Just as kind of a labor of love, because you guys really are the ones that would be producing this channel at that point. Right now it's on our own time, that's why it's kind of been off and on, but I think that if we remain consistent with it, it will be you guys to keep it running. And I think that would be really cool, because it'll be kind of like both of us working together.
So we can probably cut this if you want, but like I want to like.
I'll leave it in.
It's gonna be in the front. I want to put something in the front. Remember like the first like. I was like, oh, dude, you know what'd be funny? It's like we put like something from like our first podcast ever.
Oh yeah.
And like, and you interrupted from this commercial, and then
Yeah.
like, what the fuck happened, kind of thing. That'd be
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, we should do that. It'd be good.
At the end, we do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So we have those things set up for our Patreon, at least in the works right now. In addition to that, I like our logo and everything, but I want to set up some new channel artwork. I want to get that all fluffed up and buff for season 2.
Fluff and buff and puff.
Fluff and buff and puff. We also, Jason brought it to my attention that we need to make a channel intro. We were talking about that the other day, and Jason just is a forgetful guy, so we forgot. But he brought that up to me the other day, and I couldn't agree more. That's like a huge part of like what draws people into their channel when they click on it, and that's something that I haven't done on my personal channel either. So I would like to do that here at least, so we can get that kind of.
I think if we,
ball rolling.
yeah, I think when I move into that back in the house,
Yeah.
We can like actually set everything up and stuff, and then record it in there and like
Yeah,
just
well,
like walk around or something.
Exactly. Well, and that way we're not spending 10 minutes figuring out what the fuck is wrong with our mic cord. I.e., that's why the audio might sound a little bit different than it usually does, is because we found out one of our XLR cables is fucked up. So we right now we're just using one of our mics, but we have it set to a really high gain so that it'll hopefully pick up our bullshit.
If it doesn't, fuck it.
Yeah, if it doesn't, fuck it. You're not getting into the podcast for like 2 weeks. Sorry. No, but I think you're right. I think we should have it set up. I can use one of those shitty computers just to have a recording station set up. That way we can hit record and just do the podcast. We don't have to go through all this semantic bullshit every single time, because it's fucking frustrating.
It's not just frustrating. It's a fucking hassle, and it's exhausting. And it's like that's why I never want to do it, because just like if we had it set up everything, I'd be like, yeah, fuck yeah, hit play, let's do this shit. But it's just like it's so like I want to do it in the moment, and then
Yeah.
10 minutes later, I'm like, I don't want to do it anymore,
Yeah.
and then I don't want, and then it's boring. After that's why I was like,
and that touches on like a huge thing with this is that it takes the momentum out of it, which is the biggest thing. It's like when you're in the mood to do a podcast, when you've been like, when you're ready, when you have things that you want to say, and then you have to spend 10 minutes figuring out why the fuck mic number 2 isn't having any audio and it's going like
it was doing that.
yeah, that's exactly what it was
like
doing.
pterodactyl.
Yeah, sound like a goddamn pterodactyl zombie bitch, and I
Power
couldn't.
Rangers, Pink Ranger.
Yeah, Pink Ranger.
Pterodactyl.
It's just, it takes the steam out of it. It really does. And it takes the steam out of us having to figure that out, and then we end up bickering, and it just creates like a hostile environment. So, that's another thing that we want to get dialed in. In addition to that, now I have a new job that I'm starting that I think will be perfect for the situation that we're doing because our days off will be the same. We'll have more time to do it.
Did you already get told what days you're off?
No, but we don't. We're not open on Sundays, and I'm pretty sure that I won't be working Saturdays. And so, and the cool thing for my part of it is since I'll be editing it, I'll be working a few hours a week. I'll be working like 25-ish hours. So that way you can come in, we can do the podcast. I'll have the extra time to edit it, and then we'll also have the same days off so that we can actually record stuff, which I think will be cool. I think it'll work out pretty well. And in addition to that, I'll be making a lot more than I was making in my other job. So we'll actually be able to afford stuff. It won't just be Jason buying everything and me mooching off of him. Okay, easy. who bought the mixer, huh?
I mean, that's when you were at Lithia, right?
Yeah, that's when I had money. But anyway, yeah, we're using Jason's computer.
Yeah, how are we using that?
Yeah, how are we recording this video? Okay, but the camera also I
Jacob.
Okay, but it was in a defiant trade because he hasn't paid me back for the instruments yet. You remember that?
I do.
I remember.
I was there when you got it.
Yeah. So I
really
acquired
want to eat that
this.
sandwich right now, dude.
Dude, you gotta chill out about the sandwich.
I'm sorry. I'm just like
You want some of the sandwich?
the pastrami's just hanging out there.
Here, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. You're rush the sandwich. How about that? Big fucking sandwich.
I don't want it now.
Oh, you don't want it? You don't want it? I'll take it back. I'll take it back. Hey, fuck.
Holy, it smells really good.
It does. Faith is making brownies right now, dude. That's incredible. Brownies for us.
Well, I bought it. She just cooked it. It's like I buy you fly kind of thing.
That's true. Okay, I'll allow that. Yep.
But I'm definitely not cooking it, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So,
things have happened since the last time we did this.
yeah, they really have.
Things have changed.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
Gone through a lot. But I also, can I speak freely for a moment?
Is it about me?
No.
Okay.
I'd like to do a house walkthrough video. Now that we have everything set up and it looks pretty in here.
Yeah.
I'd like to do that. We'll do that for you. That's a promise. Probably. It might happen or it might not.
Yeah, you might have to download it. I mean, give it us $1.
Yeah, you might be a patron exclusive.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, exactly. With this job though, be getting paid more. I'll be getting more hours, and I will be able to afford more things for this, and I'll have the same amount of time to edit everything. It'll be really good. In addition to that, having like a semi-fixed schedule will be really good. And I'll have the opportunity to take more hours if I need it, that kind of thing. So we'll really be able to afford this place a lot easier. I mean, everybody else already could. I could pay my fair share of rent, but I was kind of living like house poor for a little bit. And it was really sad, to be honest. I was very, very upset by it. But fortunately, Jason and Faith, they're really, really good people to live with, and they help me out. But enough about that. We'll talk about that in maybe another video, as like in our house intro video, perhaps. Something else that I wanted to talk about is, well, we kind of talked about the channel artwork, but I started doing this like vector, like lo-fi hip hop, like art style for my personal channel, and I like that. But I want to know what you want the channel to look like.
I just want my face on it.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
Oh my god, I just got it. So like we can have like a kind of a lot, like you said, lo-fi. Would you say high school thing?
I said hip hop, but yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. Like vector art.
We can have like lockers, right? And it has like spray painted FightingTide on it with our faces on each side.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Boom! I'm out.
Sure, dude. We'll do whatever, man. I'm all about it. I've been flexing my creative muscles. On that same vein, I have been...
On that same vein, no, we're not going to do that.
On that same vein, that's a fucking stupid idea, and I think that we should do either or. So, and since I'm the one that makes it, I'm going to make it for now. No,
Listen, I just supplied the money.
It's true, yeah. He supplies the money, I supply the talent. That sounded bad. That is not how I meant for that to come out of my mouth. No, Jason's way funnier than I am. I have the technical aspect of the editing equipment now. I'm really not that good either. But I've been making a video game, kind of. I've been working on a lot of the assets of it, and I've been really trying to get Unreal Engine 4 figured out, and it's been hard, man. My plan is to make a classic Resident Evil style game. I've been on a huge Resident Evil kick. I do this from time to time, probably about once or twice a year. And this one has just been lasting a long time, and I finally have the energy to go out and actually try to make my own game. And it's been fun. It's been really frustrating, but it's been fun. Making the models is probably the easiest part for me right now, but like going through and actually doing everything is just so rewarding when you get something to work.
Ask Austin.
I should, because that's actually what he does for a living.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't ask him first.
Well, I mean, I don't know what he works in, because he's probably like doing his own code thing.
Motherfucker, he's on Siege every fucking day.
No, I mean like when it comes to like the actual making.
Like, okay,
yeah.
We gotta play some Siege, dude.
We really do. I got on there for a second the other day. We'll do videos in that when the new season comes out, for sure. Which is
Operation Olive Garden.
Yeah, Operation Olive Garden.
Operation Welcome to Chili's.
Welcome to Chili's. Can I take your order? So the next thing that I want to talk about though is some of the things that have been happening in the real world. For instance, Fernando came over and he brought God of War.
Yeah, God of War. Never heard of it.
Really? Like ever?
Until now, yeah.
You're joking. This is the 4th game.
What? Like that's what I was asking. Like, what happens in the first one? What happens in the second one? What happens in the third one? Like, I didn't know.
I loosely know what happens.
I don't know it because I didn't have a PlayStation. I
Me
had an
neither.
Xbox. Well, you had your dad had one.
Yeah, but I never played it. You never owned it.
No.
But so the new one came out. When I was looking at videos and stuff of it online, I didn't think that I was going to enjoy it. I thought the animations were wonky. I thought that it was like a weird combat system that just didn't really like resonate well with me. I watched Fernando play it though, and I was really enjoying him playing it. He stopped for a little bit, and I was like, "Are you going to play more? Because I want to keep watching this."
Well, dude, I had to tell you something. I bought it.
He did. So guess what's going to happen? That might be the game of the month. Who knows? Maybe we'll do Dark Souls. But we'll have this.
Do you want me to rage or do you want me to actually beat the game?
I want you to rage.
Yeah, Dark Souls it is.
Fuck yeah.
I hate that game.
But you might not.
I played Dark Souls 1, lasted 2 minutes, and I was like, fuck this game.
I'll help you with it though. It'll be fun. So we're gonna do that. We also have God of War on the slate for maybe a video or at least like test streaming. I'm not sure. I at least want to watch him play because I'm excited to see him do that. It's way out of Jason's comfort zone, and I'm really excited for that.
Oh, dude, and the second Emily wants to play game?
Yes, I want to do another video.
Let's get Jacob here for that too.
Yeah, we'll redo it. Yeah, that'll be fun. Have you seen anything on the second one?
No.
It's like it's not quite the same thing. It's still like the same concept, like you have to do different things to avoid these different like creatures, but like it's kind of like a linear story too. And there's like levels, and that's like every hour is like level, I think. It's kind of cool though. And so we want to redo that because that was a video on my channel. In case you guys are unaware, that we really enjoyed doing. That was probably one of our favorite ones to film.
Probably the scariest fucking film video I've ever played too.
It was pretty fun.
It's probably top 5 freak out. Like honestly, like top 10 anime fights.
You get to see some top 10 anime fight freakouts between me and Jason. There's even a part where
I scream at him and he screams at me.
That's pretty much for the most part. Any of my reactions, Jason looking into my face and going like, ah, like screaming bloody murder. Like there's even a part where I pan and I go from Jason's face to mine to back to his to back to mine. And it's just like, it's really funny. You get to see a lot of really cool expressions. I basically break my tooth in that video too. It's really a good video. You should check it out. We're going to be doing a sequel to that, follow-up for Emily Wants to Play too. It'll be a good time. With the channel, something else that we were talking about, I'm drawing a blank. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, no, we weren't. We were already going past that. We were talking about the real world. We were talking about God of War.
Fuck. Chili's.
Really fun. What'd you call it?
I got the Chili Willies.
Chili Willies, yeah. Goddamn right. We've been watching Fernando play God of War, so it just kind of has been getting that part of my brain like going. Like I want to make videos and something. I've been doing some stuff on my personal channel, but I want to do something for our FightingTide channel. The other thing I want to talk about, because it's kind of unavoidable to talk about, is Infinity War.
Ooh, I thought I was gonna say Fortnite.
Oh.
I was gonna be a joke about it and say Fortnite, but like it was kind of in Fortnite technically.
Yeah. That's the weird. That's what I'm talking about with Infinity War. You can't escape it. It's in fucking Fortnite, for God's sake. Like
that game is fun. When Jordan was here for a little bit,
yeah.
Like for the first time he was visiting, that game was fucking fun to me because it was just something new.
Yeah.
And it was like quick fucking games.
Yeah.
And now I can't fucking stand it.
Yeah. I honestly I was playing it for a little bit. I can't really do it.
You were playing it before, like it was actually good.
Yeah, I played it when it sucked, and I was like, this is kind of fun. And then I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. And then it became good. And then I was like,
how about the Battle Pass?
You did.
I have it on my phone too.
The Battle Pass?
Well, let me tell you, it was the same account.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, it's on your phone. For God's sake, the thing's everywhere.
Top 2 on my phone. First game ever.
Huh.
Jordan was there. Saw it. Right on my bed.
What do you know? I'm proud of you, bud. I think I actually might have been there for that. But anyway, Infinity War. Can't escape it. It's in goddamn Fortnite.
That movie though, man.
Phenomenal film. Phenomenal film. We're not gonna talk about spoilers or anything like that.
Because we have a movie podcast we're thinking about.
Yeah, because we're also thinking about doing a movie podcast. This might air after Infinity War's relevancy is like.
Yeah, true.
Is crazy, so we won't take too much time on it. But good film. We probably could talk about spoilers by the time this comes out if you want to.
I'd rather wait till the movie podcast.
Okay.
Like you never know.
For
Someone
sure.
could like
For sure.
come upon it.
So
like one of our fucking friends.
Yeah, but with that.
That was the first cuss word I've said this whole fucking podcast. Yeah, there's a second one.
I know we're doing a lot better with that. We're maturing. It's not true. That's
I
not
can
true.
cuss like 17 times.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you just called it a cuss, which is kind of a child thing to do, so we're probably not.
What, swearwood?
Swearwood? Yeah, no. Anyway.
I can't speak.
The movie is very good. I laughed at every joke in that.
Dude, the fucking Chris Pratt man.
He's a good guy.
Funny, dude.
I liked every aspect of it. I even liked like some of the things that I heard other people talking about that I noticed as well. One, let's talk about the overarching thing. Like Thanos is the main character. The movie's like it's about him.
Yeah.
It's like
it's his origin.
Yeah, the Avengers are like secondary to that. It's like it's not necessarily even his origin. It's just like he's there. He's like he dominates the screen. He has the most screen time out of anybody in the entire movie. But I also like a lot of the cinematic choices, like the fact that they gave Iron Man and Spider-Man those new suits because they were going to be with the Guardians of the Galaxy. They fit in so much better. Could you imagine just regular Spider-Man and regular Iron Man standing next to the Guardians of the Galaxy?
He couldn't breathe in the...
Well, no, that's what I'm saying, but that's why they did that as a choice in the movies, because they wanted them to have that certain aesthetic look about them. So
I bet you they knew way before that Iron Man and Spider-Man and Doctor Strange and then Guardians were going to be like before Homecoming even came out.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's why. I mean, I don't want to ruin it, but like they actually teased the end of Spider-Man with that suit that he got.
Yeah.
That was the teaser because like he was because before he was like, yo, Tony Stark. I mean, Tony Stark was like, yo, if you want to join the Avengers, you can. And the suit was right behind the wall, and he's like, I can't, man. I got school.
Yeah.
And then that's why he's like, good, congratulations, you're on the Avengers now.
Yeah.
That's why, and then he got the suit. That's the whole point.
That's cool. I haven't seen Homecoming, so I didn't know any of that. But
fucking good ass movie.
But they've been like, Jason and I, we watched all the Marvel post-credit cinematics for all the movies up to Infinity War, and they've really been like building on this. Like this is what they intended to do with the franchise. Like it wasn't they just like stumbled upon it. This is the plan all along. And I was looking into some other stuff, and like they took a long shot with that because Marvel
4 phases, bro.
Well, I know that, but like Marvel at the beginning of the whole cinematic universe, they got a loan from like Marilyn Lynch or something to make these movies, because before they'd been selling the rights to other companies to make the movies, i.e. 20th Century Fox making X-Men, that kind of thing. Yikes. They finally got the rights back to a lot of the movies, and the and Iron Man wasn't one of the properties that was covered under the loan that they got. So they had to separately get all the money for the Iron Man movie, make that, hope that it was a success, and then create the other films with the loan that they got. I don't remember what films that they were for, but Iron Man is kind of the one that they started it with. And then from there they kind of built off of it. And it's just really crazy to me that worked, that they were able to have that much foresight and to see that it was a long shot and that they were probably hoping it was going to work. I don't think that they knew what they were stumbling onto. But if you look at all the post-credit scenes, you can definitely see they've been building towards this. Like, even though they teased Thanos at the end of the first Avengers, like, even before that, just, like, even introducing all these other characters that needed to exist for this movie. Like, i.e., like, Vision and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's just really cool to see it all play out. Because it's just, like, it's like a payoff for, like, 10 years worth of movies. It's really cool. Good-ass film, though. Really good acting. I wasn't taken out of it probably a single time. I don't think it's...
part, man, that really fucking killed me.
Yeah. There's
Yikes.
There's some sad bits in it.
Some parts even made Anissa jump. Some parts that would you wouldn't even jump in.
Yeah,
just like
that's just Anissa. That's not the movie.
Yeah.
And it's just a good film. Go and watch it. Even if you're not super into the Marvel films, I know I wasn't. I know that Nathan
was not
and
at all.
Nathan and I love that.
Fucker's talking about Red Skull now.
Yeah,
it's fucking sport.
It's true. Very very good film.
Anyways, enough of that.
Yeah, enough of Infinity War. We're done sucking its dick. It's probably dead and gone by now.
Yeah.
What's the next movie that is coming out? Is it the new Spider-Man?
It's Ant-Man.
Oh yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Well, technically Deadpool isn't like a week.
That's true. I'm gonna see that with Faith. I'm excited.
Without me?
If you see it, go on. Didn't you see it with us last time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it without you, and then we saw it together.
Oh yeah. You're such a bastard when it comes to movies, dude. I cannot get over that Power Rangers thing.
Movies are like my go-to.
Okay, but the thing is that we set up times to watch them.
Hey.
And then you just watch them beforehand and don't invite me.
You were at work. I got my check from the golf course.
Wait.
I was like,
wait one
guy,
day.
man.
Wait one day. It was literally one day.
I couldn't wait, bitch.
You're crazy. I'm excited for Deadpool. I like that movie. I know it's kind of like Rick and Morty in the same aspect that a lot of the fans kind of ruin it for a lot of people. I don't care. I like that movie. It was pretty funny. There's only a couple times that I was pulled out of it because Deadpool was being too Deadpool, but I'm excited for this new one. And then we got Ant-Man and the Wasp. I want to see the first one because I really like Paul Rudd a lot. So I should probably see it, and I wanted to see it, but I just haven't. And this other one's coming out here pretty soon. You know what else is coming out this month? Lando Calrissian, the movie, featuring Donald Glover, and that's the only reason why I want to see that. To be honest,
I really don't want to see it. I'm not a big fan of Han Solo.
Me neither.
At all.
Me neither.
I don't want to see any
I'm
of those
seeing it for Donald Glover because
I heard he steals the show. It's mostly him in it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's because the people that are making the movie are smart. That's what people want to see. Some people don't want to see some B-rated David Hasselhoff playing Han Solo.
Seriously.
What else is that guy playing anyway? No, I don't mean to shit on this guy's acting career, but he looks like.
No, we're shit on him. You suck.
He looks like David Hasselhoff.
You're not
and
Donald Glover.
I don't think he was a good fit for Han Solo. I don't really care about Han Solo that much.
He dies.
Yeah.
Big whoop.
Yeah. 2 movies ago. Get over it. So.
I want to see what happens in episode 9. But we have to get through this fucking shithole movie that has the best fucking actor/rapper.
True. So, I'm really excited to see that, specifically for that reason. Sorry.
How long has it been going?
It's been going for 28 minutes.
Okay, so that's 20 minutes off.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to regain my train of thought.
Just movies, solos.
Solo, yeah. There's just,
It's not good.
I mean, you haven't seen it, so you
I know it's gonna suck. It's gonna be really bad.
I don't know.
Alright, let's do it right now. This isn't a movie podcast, but I'm gonna guess the Rotten Tomatoes, what it's gonna be.
What is it?
78%.
That's a good score.
Is it?
Yeah.
On Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah, it is on Rotten Tomatoes. They
okay. Then we're going with the fucking 54.
You think that movie? You're crazy.
It's
You're
gonna be
dumb.
78 or 54%.
You don't understand how
What do you
movie
think?
works. I think that the movie's actually going.
Anything above 80, that's a lot.
No. I think it's. Okay, here's what I think. I think that the movie is itself, the quality of the movie is going to be like a 72%. I think that Rotten Tomatoes, because of the way that movie like critiquing works, is that anything below a 70 is like a shit movie, even though that's not how like a scale would work in actuality. I think that the quality of the movie is going to be like a 60 or 70, somewhere in between there. Maybe 60 or 75. But I think the movie's going to get a 78%. At least.
So what I just said,
Yeah.
78.
But I don't, but on the opposite side of that, you said it was going to be bad review. That's a good score. At any rate. That's a B minus.
You see.
78% is a B minus, I'm pretty sure.
C plus.
I'm done having this conversation. That's what I think. But I think that I'm going to like the movie a 60%. That's what I think.
I think it's going to be a 54, but that's it. Okay,
Yeah.
so enough of that movies. Enough of movies.
Yeah, for sure. We'll save that for the movie podcast when we actually review it.
Did we already, did we actually talk about God of War, or did we?
We kind of brushed over it. I was excited to watch Fernando play it. I'm excited to watch Jason play it. It's really out of his comfort zone and it's something that's really cool. It's going to gear him up for fucking Dark Souls Remastered too, for the fucking stream that we're going to be doing next month. It's going to be cool, or this month, rather. This one's going to be getting Yeah. I want to do. I don't know. I've been really into this whole like video thing and making the game and all that good stuff. What?
I was trying to yawn.
Oh,
So that's right. I'm really.
no, that's okay. You know. I don't know. Is there anything else you want to talk about the podcast? We can cut it to like a good like 32 minutes probably.
I just want to get to a point where we can like we talked about this earlier. We just hit play button. Like we honestly already talked about it, but
Yeah.
like that's
Just
the
hit the
really-
play button
Just,
and
that's
then
all.
it'll be-
Because like
Yeah.
when we were in the car, I was like, dude, let's fucking record this shit, dog. Let's go
Yeah.
home and do it. And then as soon as we got here, I'm like, God, we have to set it up still, and it's fucking. I hate when like you're doing all the work because like if I do it, it's gonna probably be fucked up, or I'm gonna get pissed at it, and it's gonna be a horrible time.
Yeah.
And it's just like that's the one thing. That's the one thing I want from this to work.
I have a question for you.
12.
That's
it.
It didn't involve a number answer. I want to know if once we get this
Yes.
going, do you want to?
Hire someone.
No, that's a good idea. We should have somebody monitoring all that shit. That way we don't have to do it because it is fucking frustrating.
It is like if this was like cut off, like where I'm looking at the screen right now. If that was cut off, and like I said,
If that wasn't recording right now, I'd fucking shoot myself.
my penis.
Your penis. I'd shoot myself.
I actually have to pee, so.
Okay. Do you want to go wrap it up?
No, I mean, like, what were you gonna say though? Like,
Do you want to start live recording these?
I actually want to do that at the beginning. Like, that's what I want.
I remember you saying that. I didn't want to do that because that is definitely like.
It's hard as fuck to start with. Yeah.
Yeah, and if we were getting mad at this, that would be fucking frustrating.
Oh, yeah.
Having that, because that's the thing is that, like I said earlier, our biggest thing is like having consistency, like today's problem we have. We would have to be like.
Plus, we'd have to do it in the morning because I work at night.
Yeah, exactly.
And you were probably gonna work in the morning.
I don't think so, actually.
Really?
I think I'll be able to work it, at night, which I'm
I'm
excited.
so jealous, dude.
So we're probably gonna work at the same time.
Yeah.
I'll probably go to work at noon, actually. But,
God, you bastard.
so that's something you want to do when we get this dialed in?
Yeah, I wanted to do the whole kind of funny thing and like how they have that morning show in the meeting.
Do you want that to be a separate thing?
I say once a week until we start getting.
Oh yeah, I mean,
once a month, like.
Yeah, once a month. Yeah.
Because that's a lot of work.
Yeah, it really is. Like
you have to get the banners.
That's something where we.
That's where we want to go. That's our goal.
Yeah, and that's something that we would actually need to be able to just hit play and go. We can't set all that up. There's no way.
And as soon as I get out of the garage, I live in the garage, by the way.
Yeah, by his own accord.
I
to
liked
be
it.
clear,
It was
his own choice. We didn't just shove him in there. cut the video.
Cut. No, but like, it was cool in the winter, and then now it's fucking like coming to summer.
Yeah, we
hot
live
as,
in
hot as fucking
yeah,
there.
we live in a town where it's like 100 degrees all the time.
But like, it's not bad. It's just I feel personally, I feel way far away from everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to shed light on why you chose the garage?
No. Not yet. Not yet.
not yet. Not to let all the viewers know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not unless it's a thing, a real thing.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll make a separate video.
Yeah. I guess every video. The Jason Garage Paradox Explained in all caps. That's what the title of the video is going to be. You get 100 views, easy.
And I can wear a hockey mask and we can say like Jason Voorhees explains paradox. Got it. Okay, never mind. I gotta pee.
Okay. Just that was the end of that tangent, I guess. Okay. So yeah, those are the plans we have. We've been spending a lot of time working on getting like this aspect of it set up. I
even bought a laptop.
He even bought a laptop. You want to show them your laptop? You have a nice ass laptop.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, you
It's
can
fucking HP Omen, dog.
Yeah.
It's pretty lit, to be honest. It's like the same processing power as the computer that he's letting me use.
Felt better, you know. It's nice though.
Yeah.
It's like an i5, I think, but AMD form. Graphics.
But I'm excited. It's gonna go somewhere. We'll get there. Anything else to add?
Faith, how are those brownies, dog?
Perfect timing. That's the end of the podcast.
Let's go eat. Yeah. All right, cool.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Throw on your boardies and grab your board. Short board, long